So Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. We thought Veronica was bad, but Steph proved to have no edges and be much worse. Okay, bitch, you are faulty as fuck. Shay, you extra as fuck. You, Liz, conjoining together to do petty shit at somebody's fashion show, that was fucked up. I don't like Prince, but that was wrong. Okay? And Chinese Kitty and Chinese other bitch, don't get involved.
So I'm watching, they're doing the panel right now, and they just showed Liberty's video, and I can't even lie, like, her video, she did really good. She killed that. She really did. But I still don't like her, though. But she killed it, though. Bondy. I think Shonda been talking to Mona, because this episode was just as bad as Love and Hip Hop. I was like, Shonda, bitch. Shout out to Rox.
Hey, girl and gentlemen. Hey, Raphael. Shout out to my boy. What's up, y'all? I'm back for Love and Hip Hop Miami. Let's not waste any time. Let's just go ahead and get right into my notes, okay? So Shay threw the ice cream, bam, right in Gabby's head, bitch, square, right there. She got it right in the forehead, okay? And for some reason, Pleasure P's stupid ass is standing there next to Gabby, saying nothing. He's saying nothing. They hauling insults back and forth. That's my man, bitch. What are you talking about? Kiss my vagina, bitch. Like, what? If that didn't prove something to Shay about Pleasure P and his feelings for her, I don't know what else she needs to happen, okay? Like, he was just his body language. He was standing next to her the whole time, even though he hasn't said anything. Baby Blue was like, son, what are you doing? You gotta say something or you gonna lose both of them. And at first he was like, man, fuck her. She's just coming back in the picture. That's your girl right there talking about Shay. You need to be over there talking to Shay. But Pleasure P just standing there like a fucking idiot. I was just like, oh, okay, this what we do? Malik and Bobby boyfriend Jeffrey meet up for some like romantic balcony dinner love type situation so they can continue to talk about how they feel about one another, because we know they used to go together, but Jeffrey is still Bobby's boyfriend, okay? So I'm looking at this like, you ain't shit. You cute, but you ain't shit, okay? And they just basically have a conversation, and Jeffrey finally tells Malik about Bobby, and Malik already knows that he's with Bobby because the first thing he wants to talk about is how feminine Bobby is in compared to him. And I'm like, sir, just because you don't wear makeup, don't believe we did not notice how tight them jeans was. Okay, sir? Stop it, okay? Stop trying to act like it matters. And Jeffrey understands from his comments and saying the word faggot and all of that. And at the end of the day, he's gay. So I don't fucking care about him saying faggot. That does not bother me, but it might bother some people, and y'all just being fucking sensitive. Even though he's not comfortable with who he is still very much gay, and on a reality show letting everybody know he gay. So even though we acting like you undercover, millions of people are watching you make out with another man on television. So whatever. But Jeffrey sees this as him not being comfortable with who he is. From that conversation, they move on because Malik has a present for Jeffrey. Apparently, he works for this brand that makes these really cool backpacks. And it's a nice, like, leather backpack that he gives to Jeffrey as a present. And then they make out and go into the nasty. And it's like, Jeffrey, you're not right. You're not right at all. This is wrong. And the fact that you don't have any qualms about doing all of this on camera, you ain't even had them close the door. You ain't even had them in the scene with a backpack and a kiss. You had to let them see y'all getting and stuff like grande delicto all on a bed with your booty all in the camera. Like, I just kind of felt like you was wrong for that. Like, you are on this show because of mommy. I feel hurt for Bobby because, like, watching this, I'm sure is very bothersome to him because it would be bothersome to me. So Amara meets with Veronica and Stephanie. And I don't know why she keep meeting with these faulty ass friends. But whatever. She meets with them because she wants to talk to them about the ambush. She felt like Veronica should have let her know that Young Hollywood, aka Ratatouille, was gonna be at JoJo's party, and that she should have been forewarned that, you know, she was gonna have to deal with that. I don't feel like that was too much to ask, in all honesty. I know we want to act like she's being all sensitive, but the more shit happens, the more I'm like, man, fuck you. No, we're not about to do that. Or you being sensitive, you need to get over it. Fuck out of here. If she felt like, if you really my friend, you should have let me know he was gonna be there instead of doing the pop-up on me, and especially because of the way it went, I could totally understand where she was coming from. But the real thing that made me feel like Veronica was wrong was because Amara was coming at her with a really calm tone. I felt like she was trying to come to her as a friend, not as a bitch. She wasn't going off on her or nothing like that. But Veronica just clicks the fuck out and is like, you are ungrateful ass bitch, okay? You the one with the problem with him, and then you come to my photo shoot fucking up the energy with your tears, and I'm comforting you, trying to make this situation better for you. You needed a solution, and I solved it for you, bitch. Why are you mad? So then they start going back and forth, and I'm like, Veronica, since when can you throw in your friend's face that you comforted them when they were upset about something? Because you damn near white with blonde hair and don't have to deal with these types of issues and feel like your shit don't stink. You can't relate to her issue as being a dark-skinned Latino person, but at the end of the day, you should understand, period, about how people can be, because that's what the fuck be going on, okay? You know that's what be going on. So to feel like in some type of way you was doing her a favor by being there for her, you ain't her real friend in the first place. And Steph, I felt like I have not been liking you this whole time. Like, low-key, I feel like you the snake in the grass, because at least Veronica is upfront with her fuckery. You gonna sit there and be quiet and then do sneak shit on the low with your no edges having ass. I don't give a fuck if you are bald everywhere. There are no edges anywhere, bitch. If you got a side of hair, there should be a side of edges, and there aren't any, okay? I don't like you. Amara and Veronica go back and forth. Security comes in because like Amara threw something on the table, but it really didn't get to a physical point because security came in much too soon in the argument, because Latino people be getting loud and upset right off rip. So security was already ready for the fuckery, right? And that just, you know, ended the way it ended. And I just felt so bad for Amara, because it's like, where's the loyalty? It's like, bitch, it's not here. Where are they at, ho? Oh, where they at, ho? Sticky Alright, y'all. So Kiara is in a mood to get even with Gunplay, and Miami Tip is trying to eat that box. So she invites Kiara to her video shoots to be her main girl. Buku mouth, buku titties, buku ass, okay? And Gunplay comes through and he like, man, what the fuck going on here? I don't know whether to be happy or upset about this situation, okay? He asked Kiara, what the hell is she doing here? How does she even know Miami Tip? You know what I'm saying? With the long arms or whatever. And Kiara is like, don't worry about that. I just want you to know that just like you could get a bitch, I could get a bitch too. And Miami Tip comes over like, come on, girl. Bring all that ass over here. It's time for us to start shooting. And Gunplay is like, well, ain't this about a bitch? So he takes his frustrations over to Trick Daddy to talk to him. And Trick Daddy feeling some type of way about Trina bringing joy around him for that whole party in the club and shit. So he like, man, I finally got another dude I could talk to. So they commiserate on they fuck shit with their females. And Gunplay tells him about Miami Tip hitting on Kiara. And Trick is like, yeah, you gotta watch that bitch. I'm like, you gotta watch all these red bone bitches. That's what he said. I was dying laughing. You gotta watch women, period, that'll fuck you and fuck your old lady behind your back. You gotta watch any bitch who would do some stuff like that, because that's kind of faulty as fuck, okay? Like, she just don't care. She's just slinging it and don't give a about who she's slinging it to. All right, Miami Tip, you wanna live your life, bitch? I am not going to hate on it. Trick Daddy, this Joy situation, I totally understand where Trick Daddy is coming from. Why are you coming over here trying to talk to me after all this time? Bitch, you just over here because you want to be on TV. I really feel like that's what Trick Daddy wants to say. But he know better, you know, not to break the imaginary fourth wall and say that shit. You know, we gotta act like we're not on a reality TV show, even though he low-key be looking at the camera sometimes. But yeah, y'all, I don't want to see him in this Joy situation no more, because y'all ain't about to get back together. Just get a fucking divorce and get over it. So Veronica needs to get off some steam. So she invites JoJo to go to a spin class. After the spin class, they talk about JoJo's family and how everything went down at the party and how embarrassing it was for her and how hard this has been for her. And then Veronica talks about how it was all Amara's fault and how she was tripping at the party because she didn't want to see how Veronica was doing something for her and she was being ungrateful and all of this bullshit. You acting like you had no wrong in this issue whatsoever, and that's just such bullshit to me. Trina talks to Trick about putting out a big record. She really wants to put out a big record, and I'm like, it's kind of boring to me when like rappers who try to have a certain stature come on these shows and everything is all business and nothing personal. And I feel like her little situation with Bobby is not enough. I really feel like Trina needs to get like a relationship on here or something, because we only see her for 5 seconds and it's just like, for what? You know what I'm saying? Just so you could bring all your family members on the show? Her assistant comes over in the middle of the conversation with Trick Daddy so he can vent and bitch about Bobby. Bobby's not here. You must want to fuck Bobby. That's why you're worrying about him. Bobby may be extra, but I feel like you must have been giving off the energy first, because we are in a setting, Bobby is not around, and yet you are over here going off like you just saw him in the men's room, bitch. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with Alvin, but he needs to pull it together. And Trina, I understand that Bobby is extra and that's your assistant, but stop seeming like you so biased against Bobby. It's starting to work on my nerves. I'm just saying. I don't know y'all family. I know y'all love one another, but Alvin is fucking tripping, and you need to tell him, look, he ain't here. Don't do all that. He ain't here. Shh, he's not here. Focus on something else. Ain't there somebody in this club you trying to get with? Go do something. So Prince the bruised baby bird, okay, it really works on my nerves. Everybody was like, we all knew somebody cocky and narcissistic like him in high school. And I'm like, yes, we did. He decides that he finally has a break from work. So instead of spending time with Liz, his girlfriend, he's going to go spend time with his family friend, Gabby, okay? They get together. They having a conversation. She wants to start back modeling and acting. She says that Pleasure P has not gotten in contact with her since she got hit in the head with ice cream by Shay. Okay, so she's over him and she's trying to work on her career. Prince is about to put out a jean line and he wants her to walk in his fashion show. So after they finish talking about the business, it all of a sudden becomes clear that he wants to fuck Gabby, talking about how good she looks and how he's gonna get her drunk and they should go out and tear up the town. He wants to fuck her. Don't act like you're doing this because y'all been friends since y'all was kids and shit. You don't want to have sex with that girl, okay? Now, I don't know what they did because they didn't show us. But the next morning, he's sleeping on the couch in Liz's apartment, and when she wakes up and sees him, she come out screaming and howling, acting a fucking fool because he was out all night. Now, to me, I would have been mad that you felt like you didn't want to spend your downtime with me. You wanted to spend it with somebody else. She don't know who Gabby is. She don't give a fuck that Gabby is a family friend. She tells him to get his ass up and get out of her house. Okay, she starts holding his helmet out the door. He takes his helmet and hurry up and leaves out the door, but then he forgets his keys, so he goes back. She throwing all his shit out the window, throwing all his shit out the door, bleaching his clothes in the tub, just acting a complete fucking fool. And I just felt like the only reason she felt like that for real is not because of what he may or may not have done. It's his attitude. He don't give a fuck and he feel like she should be grateful to just be in his presence. So in this ridiculous fucking mosh posh of female characters on this show meeting together acting like we about to be friends, Shay and Michelle Pooch meet up with Liz because Michelle Pooch is friends with Liz. And we're like, how are they friends when Michelle Pooch and Prince are like arch rivalries or some shit? And it's awkward, but they're still friends. They were friends before Liz and Prince got together. I think Michelle said, Michelle is always giving me so much extra eyes, y'all. It's very scary to watch sometimes. But anyway, they sit down and they commiserate. Shay talks about, you know, hitting mint chocolate in the head with the fucking ice cream and Pleasure P and all of this shit. She talks about that. Liz talks about Prince. They both discuss a girl named Gabby, but for some reason, Liz is not putting two and two together that this is the same chick. They decide that they're going to go to Prince's fashion show so that they can be ignorant and start shit and embarrass him on such a huge day in his life. I don't like him, but this wasn't the time or the place for that. When they showed up, Michelle Pooch saw all the people that was there and was like, look, I'm about my business and I'm here for whatever y'all want to do, but I'm not here for embarrassing myself or my brand. So whatever you want to do, you need to do it behind closed doors. Shay and Liz are like, bitch, whatever. We gonna do what we want to do, especially when they see Gabby walking down the runway. Shay is like, oh bitch, it's time for action, okay? It is no longer time for play. We are here for drama. I'm here to be ratchet, bitch. Where this hoe at, okay? They wait until it's all over and then they go backstage. Backstage, the other two characters on the show that are participating is Chinese Kitty and Chinese, what's the other girl's name? Chinese Kitty and Chinese Nikki. Chinese Nikki is the mama, the one that's friends with Kiara. And Chinese Kitty is her daughter. She's an Instagram model with like 1 million followers or some shit. And they are all at the fashion show as well, and in the fashion show as well. So when Shay and Liz go in the back to see what's popping, and they going at it with Gabby, Chinese daughter, look, Chinese daughter and Chinese mama, I ain't got time for this shit. Chinese daughter gets Gabby's back because they ganging up on her, I guess. I kind of felt like, bitch, I don't really know you. I'm just meeting you. I need to, you know, stay to myself and just watch in a corner. But that's not what happened. Shay's like, I know you know me, bitch, talking to Gabby. She like, yeah, I know you. She was like, yeah, because I'm the one that hit you in the head with the ice cream. What you was doing with my man? And she was like, well, your man is my ex. And then they start going back and forth. Then we throwing shit and we trying to fight one another. And they screaming at the Chinese daughter. So Chinese mama had already walked out the room. So when security pulls Shay out the room, Chinese mama comes out of nowhere and start hitting Shay on the back of the fucking head. And it's popping now. She like, fight me, bitch. And it's like, oh, these two old bitches ready to rumble. And I'm like, first of all, Bucky, how you gonna call somebody old? Bitch, you are old too. Stop lying to the world. You are not 8 years younger than no fucking Delicious. I do not want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. You lying. You lying. Your old ass is too old to be out here fighting for that nigga. Okay? He don't want you, bitch. Move on. Baby Blue is who you need to be fucking with. That nigga treat you like gold. Okay, see what I mean? Okay? You don't want to fuck with him because he a fat nigga. When really, you should be trying to fuck with him because you can make a nigga lose weight. Okay? Experience. Bobby is going over to Jeffrey's house so they can have a little night together. And just when he going in the closet to hang up some things and get comfortable, he notices that backpack. And we ain't about to act like I don't know who the fuck gave you this backpack because I know your ex worked for this company. So what the fuck you doing with this backpack? Oh, you out here chilling with dudes. Malik up there, no. He came to my job and brought me that. We just friends. And he like, no, I know what y'all used to mean to each other. You ain't up to no good. I am leaving. And even though Jeffrey is lying, Bobby was just like, I do not believe you and I'm leaving. But the way Jeffrey was like, he didn't give a fuck. I'm like, see, you wrong. I can't stand when people be dead ass wrong when they do shit. And then when they get called out on their bullshit and they want to lie about it and then act like they didn't do nothing wrong, so they don't need to apologize to you or keep you from walking out the door. If I was Bobby, me and Jeffrey would have nothing else to talk about. We would have nothing else to talk about. We not together no more. I'm about to find me somebody that can be faithful. But Lord, that's hard because it seems like y'all gay men cannot be faithful to one another. Y'all cannot be faithful. Gonna sit up there trying to tell Bobby to chill. Nigga, you chill. Okay, you the one with the backpack in the closet like I wasn't gonna know who it was from. Okay? I feel bad for Bobby, y'all. So Steph LaCour is performing at the Haitian Fest, okay? And Amara bailed because Veronica was gonna be there. But JoJo showed up in her place. So they backstage, and when Veronica gets there, she sees Ratatouille. She like, what the fuck he doing here? Apparently, Steph thought it would be in her best interest to started working with him. So he popping champagne. JoJo comes back there and they start to commiserate on how crazy Amara is. Ratatouille talking about, yeah, I mean, are we just gonna ignore the fact she completely flipping out for no reason? And just talking shit about her. And Veronica and Steph jump in. Steph says that she was tripping and Veronica says that she's ungrateful. And JoJo is like, you know what? It's time for me to go. I'ma just go ahead and leave. Cause I don't like the way y'all talking about Amara behind her back. When I tell y'all I was in this motherfucker slow clapping for JoJo, I was like, yes, 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 be a real friend. Yes, 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 be a real friend. Be a real friend, bitch, be a real friend. What you hoes know about it? Nothing. Be a real friend, okay? Shout out to JoJo, okay? JoJo stole our horse. If we didn't give a fuck about JoJo and her parent situation, we give a fuck now, okay? That's just me personally. I didn't care at first. But now, JoJo, you done did something to make me like you. Because for Ratatouille and them two heifers to sit there and talk about Amara like she tripping, like she has no reason to feel how she feel, even though Ratatouille continues to be disrespectful towards her, y'all bitches ain't shit. It's friends. Y'all ain't shit as friends, okay? But yeah, y'all, that was basically everything that had happened on Love and Hip Hop Miami. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.